What's good, people? Welcome to my first ever tutorial. I'm bringing this new style of content and I'm really glad to can finally drop it to you, fam. First off, I want to say I made my own website and I'm no longer selling through Ground anymore. So if you are my customer or a FLP World subscriber, you have to cancel your subscription and resign on my new website to get the access to the exclusive FLPs and of course to receive new updates. You can also ask for a refund if you are already charged this month. For more details, I sent you all an email explaining everything about it. If you have any doubts, feel free to send me a DM on Instagram, on the Discord server, or an email, whatever you want. So yeah, today I'm gonna show you how to make a simple industry drill beat, and the idea here is to keep it spacious, but at the same time make it sound full catchy and hard hitting. Let's get into it. I used the Central C's BAND4BAND as a reference, so I decided to go with the strings for the melodies. I started with the Xenology and I picked XV strings preset. Then I made a basic G minor chord like this. To make it sound darker, I duplicated the root and third notes, moved them up an octave, and deleted the second chord note. Next, I duplicated the chord and shifted the second and fourth notes up one semitone. Okay, let me get my original composition back so I can show you a little variation I added. As you can see, I didn't go crazy, just kept the original idea and added a note here and here to vary a bit. In the mixer, I used an EQ to cut the low ends and high ends. For the second melody, I stuck with the strings, but switched it to Spitfire Originals Intimate Strings using the long half section preset. I added a few notes to layer and create a bit of variation. For mixing, I used an EQ to cut the low ends, boost the highs I cut them on the first melody, and used the dynamic EQ to smooth out the mid frequencies. I also added a compressor. After that, I rendered the melodies because sometimes I just prefer working with audio tracks. To complement the melody, I added a vocal. For mixing, compression, reverb, delay, and EQ to cut the low and high ends. I also added a texture because I felt like something was missing. Then I sent all the melodies to one buzz mixer, added a light compression, and finished it with Kramer tape stereo from Waves to glue the melodies together and gave them a bit of vintage vibe. Simple, full, and spacious, exactly what I was going for. For the drums, I mostly used the J-Swell and Ghost drum kits. I started with this counter snare from J-Swell's kit and I made a basic drill pattern. Really basic. In the mixer and EQ to cut the lows and boost the highs, and some compression. For the second counter snare, I used one from Ghost's kit to layer it. Same pattern, but with small variations to keep it interesting. I mixed it the same way as the first one. Next, I added a soft hi-hat with some delay. Right here. Snares. For the 808, this is probably the most complex part of the beat, but it's still pretty simple. I started with the root note of the scale, dropped it to D sharp, and ended it on the root note an octave lower. Then I added some variations at the end of the pattern, because drill 808s really need that. To make good 808 slides, it's really about try and try again, like try different notes and slide times till you feel it sounds right. You can loop the part where you're adding a slide and mute everything else except the melody and 808s, and you can just keep playing and trying to find the right note in the piano roll. definitely will help you find the right notes for your slides. I also added a reverse 808 to fill in some gaps. For mixing, I used R-Bass to boost and control the low frequencies, one knob louder to put it up, and then EQ to cut the highs and slightly boost the lows. The kick follows the 808 pattern. Again, super simple. I used two compressors, this one and this one, with some boost. I cut the high ends, boost the low midis, and cut the lows a bit to avoid clashing with the 808s. Finally, I added a soft clipper and side-chained the melodies and the 808s. Clap, just another counter. Wrist bass for the bridges. Riser, gunshot. On the master channel, I kept it simple, just a soft clipper and a limiter. That is it for now, guys. I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and I hope you enjoyed this new style of content I'm bringing. I'll be posting tutorials every week, so please drop your suggestions in the comments. Also, this FLP is free for educational use. Link to download is in the description and in the pinned comment. And if you want to improve your production skills, I really recommend you to check my online class KLP World, where you'll find exclusive FLPs for educational use, sound kits, exclusive beat breakdowns, and so much more. I'm also working on basics to advanced courses, where I'll be explaining music theory, drums, sound selection, networking, etc. So if you are committed to your growth in music production, don't hesitate to check it out. Plans start from just $10 monthly. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, drop a like, and leave in a comment. I read all your comments, so drop your feedbacks or let me know what story you want to see next, guys. See you next time.